Hello guys, here we have a Lenovo laptop. Okay, let's see what is wrong with this machine. Okay, we're gonna need a DC bench power supply. I'll be using this. Let me connect this to that. All right, and my positive. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna connect my positive like that. Okay, let's connect the charger, the DC bench power supply. Okay, something is taking 500 milliamps. Let's see. Let's press the power button. Okay, it went to 500 now. Okay, there we go. It's turning on. I'm not sure if we will have a display. It's now taking 600 milliamps, and there is nothing on the screen. It's too dirty, guys. Too dirty. Okay, it's checking 600 milliamps and nothing on the screen. Do we have the caps lock? Maybe the problem is with the screen. Since there is no caps lock, it means the machine is not booting up, but it's too dirty. It's too dirty. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's see why it's taking 600 milliamps, but there is nothing on the screen, because with 600 milliamps the machine should be able to boot. You know what, let's remove the battery. So what you do, you take out the battery and then turn it on again. Yeah. Ngathanda aveleze phela swafuna. Thanda ukuze. Okay guys, something's wrong with the board. Let's check out the motherboard. Let's fix this machine. Okay guys, so what you do, you take your meter, turn it on, make sure it's on the continuity mode. Let's go ahead. You take one probe. I normally use positive probe, the black probe, to ground. You start with the 3.3 and 5 volts. no short, no short. Let me show you the 3.3 and 5 volts. These two chips here, this one and the coil, that generates the 3.3 or the 5 volts. I'm not sure which one of these is 3.3 or 5 volts. You can use the schematic. The schematic can tell you which one is responsible for the 5 volts and for the 3.3. But I was checking those two power rails by using what? My meter. You take the red one, you put it to ground. You can use the USB port, or you can use this goldish things, holes around. It's grounded, you can see. Touch there, nothing. Touch there, nothing. Take your multimeter, you put it into diode mode. This is a sign for a diode mode. That's a diode mode. You touch there for 500, 300. That's perfect. What about the other one? That's perfect. Okay, let's say I was getting 0.100. That should be low, like very, very, very low for the 3.3 and the 5 volts. You can even use the resistance mode. See how many ohms. It should be kilo ohms, or very high. That's 5.0 kilo ohms. That's good. What about the other one? 4.2 kilo ohms. That's perfect. Now let's check the CPU using the ohms. See the CPU, 13 ohms. That's fine for a CPU. What about this other section? 12.9 ohms. That's also fine. Now let's check the RAM power supply. 0.8 kilo ohms. That's also perfect. You can even use the diode mode. 0.300. That's super fine. Then why this board is doing this? In this case, I can suspect the startup chip. Where's the startup chip? The startup chip seemed to be fine. Okay, let's turn on this board again. Let's see. Turning on, checking 500 milliamps. This is strange. Number one, something is getting hot. Let me try to show you. I'm not sure which component, but something is taking 500 milliamps. Let's see what is getting hot. This chip here getting extremely hot. Okay, this is PU701. Let's go ahead, let's find the schematic, and then we'll be able to tell from the schematic to tell what exactly the chip does. Let's see. The port number, this is NM dash A 1311. Enter. Okay, there we go. I have the schematic. So let's look for PU701. PU701. There we go. Let's zoom in. This is responsible for 1.05 volts. Let's check for a short, because this is the chip and it's getting extremely hot. So let's see. Check for a short on PL701. That's a coil. That's our output. Put your meter to continuity mode. It's gonna be very hard to find this short, because you know why? Because this is a low power rail. Its power rail is very low. So it's gonna be, you're gonna have a big problem. Let's change that chip. Let's try one more time. Wanna see one more time. Do we still have a short after removing the network card? But obvious we do. And let me check that cap. Okay, it's not shorted. Okay, there's no short. Okay, let me go and find the chip. Let me check the output one more time for ohms. 1.5 ohms. Check down the chip. Oh, it's fine. Ungasibeka somewhere lapha. No? Lahle lo. Okay, lahle lo. Okay guys, this is bad. I have removed the chip and I checked for a short, but still there was a short after removing the chip. Okay, you see this chip here, and this is a BIOS chip. Let me show you the BIOS chip again. Something like this is a BIOS chip. Let's dot there, it's pin number 1, and when you count from pin number 1 going on the right, moving on the right hand side, you will come across pin number 4. The last pin is pin number 4. The last pin is the ground. And going back to pin number 1, let's go back to pin number 1. Opposite to pin number 1, we have pin number 8, the last pin, the voltage in, that's VCC pin, meaning this chip received the power through pin number 8, and that pin there should be 3.3 volts. It's a big power rail, but let me show you something. With our case, let's go back to microscope. We have pin number 1 here, and opposite to pin number 1 is pin number 8, where the chip received the power, and we have a short on the 6.9 ohms, and we shouldn't have that short, meaning the problem here is it's got to do with something with the 3.3. It's not that chip. I have removed the chip, but we still have a short. So let me just give you a quick advice. Whenever you have a laptop, a Lenovo, that turns itself on, just know that the problem there, it's your CPU. Normally the CPU is bent. Let's just conclude whether the CPU is bent for real or I'm mistaken, but let's see. I'm gonna inject the 3.3 on the BIOS, and then we'll check it from there. But here it's not the 3.3, it's 1.8 volts. There we have a short, because the 2.3 is somewhere here, but on that kind of a BIOS, the smaller one is not 3.3. I guarantee you that's 1.8 volts. go ahead, let's inject the 1.8 volt on that pin, and then see what will get hot. We have a short of 400 milliamps. I guarantee you that short will come from the CPU, because I've seen this before. Yebo, and the CPU is warm. The fact that the machine turns on by itself without the power button, that the CPU, yeah, the issue is the CPU is warming up. Let me try to show you. This is the CPU. Let's put some alcohol. Now observe when I press the DC bench power supply. There we go. Here we have a short. It's coming from that side. Let's wait for, let's do it again. Hope you can see. This is our problem. The CPU is physically, it's shorted to ground on, from this corner. There we go. Anyway, this is sad news. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna use this board for some components. There's nothing I can do in this case, so I'm done. I will see you next time. Bye bye.